Welcome to our channel. We're doing a little thing called Welcome to the World of the Second-Hand Market. I know you guys are sitting there probably wetting yourselves thinking, what the hell is this guy on about? Why would I want to watch that crap? Well, I'll give you a very good reason, and that's the point is, I want to clear up people's misconceptions of charity shops. Or, as Americans call them, thrift shops, I believe. Now, I'm not talking about the black market. You know, we're not going to be talking about buying people's organs or bone marrow or weapons and nappies or I don't know what the hell they sell on the black market, but we're not going down that road. And I wouldn't recommend any of you guys going down there for the simple fact it's illegal. Okay, that's why they call it the black market. Anyway, these videos, this side of my channel, I'm going to be talking about mainly the wonders of the second-hand market. Just because I want to clear up the misconceptions. A lot of people seem to think that charity shops, they're just a waste of time. You go in there, they sell absolute crap. It's just stuff that second-hand garbage that other people have given instead of throwing in the bin, nobody wants. That's not the point at all. Alright, I'm going to try and show you guys the quality and condition of some of the items you can actually get. And the other part of it is I want to try and clean up the misconceptions of the people, the volunteers who work in these shops. Because I'll admit, even myself, I believe before I started working there, I only work 1 or 2 days a week when I have spare time. Personally work in a shop, as I've just stated, and I thought before I worked there that, quite frankly, they had first dibs. You know, they see an item comes in, they think, oh, I'm going to have that, put it aside, that's it. That's not the point at all. You know, there may be an item you like, you can ask if you want to put it aside, but you pay for it like any other customer. You don't get freebies like in that respect. You pay for it as a normal customer would. The other thing I'm going to say is, particularly in the shop I work in, now I won't say the shop's name or anything like that, I just want to clear it up, show you guys the stuff that are, you know, that even they throw out. But there are good reasons why these particular items aren't sold. Now, on this channel, I'm only going to be talking about books, CDs, DVDs, and games. It's non-fiction and fiction books, comic books, graphic novels, whatever you want to call that side of things. So anyway, starting off, first point we're going to talk about is why you should go to a charity shop, why you should even spend your time looking. Maybe walking through town, you think, oh, it's a charity shop, I've got 5 minutes to spare, do I go in, do I not go in? Answer is yes. Okay? You're going in there, you don't have to buy anything, it's just like any other shop, no one's going to force you, you don't have to feel bad if you go in and you come out, you haven't bought anything, don't go feeling bad for yourself or that other people will judge you, no one's going to do that. 5 minutes of your time, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever you want to spend in it, that's up to you. You might be searching for something, whatever. The quality of the items you can get in charity shops, honestly, you would think they're brand new, some of them. Some of them not so good. Majority, you'd think, blimey, you know, this is brand new. I could be spending 10, 20 quid online or in a shop for this item, if it's a DVD, for example, or say 10, 12 pound for a book on Amazon or Waterstone. And, you know, the condition is marvellous. Other hand, some stuff not so good, but, you know, it's luck of the draw as well. Have a look. You know, you buy something, generally most charity shops, the stuff is pretty cheap. You know, it's a win-win. Win A, you're getting a great item if that's what you want. You know, you found something you want, great item, pretty damn cheap compared to if you buy it in a proper shop. Win part B, you're doing it for a good cause. Maybe 50p, maybe £1, maybe £5. It's going towards a good cause. I don't know what sort of charities and things you have over in America, the names of them anyway, but like here in the UK you've got cancer research, you've got Bobath, which is for children's cerebral palsy, helps towards that. Anyway, getting back to the matter in hand. Buy whatever it is you want, it's doing it for a good cause, you're getting it cheap, win-win. Alright guys, win-win. Now, on the other hand, the people who work in charity shops who are called volunteers, now, I'll admit, myself, when I first started working there, I thought they just do the dibs. They take whatever they want. They don't pay, not to say they don't pay for it, but some things they may want, just take. There are certain exceptions that if they're having, say, a clear out, because the amount of items that are taken into some charity shops that are donated. You've just got bags and bags and bags of the stuff. You cannot physically keep it all in that shop. It may go to a warehouse, but only certain things go to the warehouse. So other items like books, for example, if they're really tatty and that, you just throw them out. So we're going to go through some rules anyway for people who work in charity shops to clear up some misconceptions. So for example, DVDs. Rule 1. The case can't be broken. Or badly broken. Like, you can't have half a case and a DVD hanging out of it, because you put that on a shelf. Realistically, would you buy that if you saw half a DVD case? Probably, chances are, you wouldn't. Rule 2, it has to be a genuine disc. So it can't be a copy, can't be pirate copy, whatever you want to call it. It's got to be genuine. And I have got an example here of one of these discs. I didn't make it. I didn't buy it. Alright, I'm just clearing this up. I haven't done anything illegal here. But, for example, you look at this now. Into the Blue. It's got Paul Walker and Jessica Alba. Haven't watched it yet. Why would you throw that out? Case looks brilliant. If it is a copy, it's the best copy I've ever seen. Not that I've seen many. Just saying. There's the evidence. It's a copy. As you can see there, written Into the Blue. You know, it looks like a new disc. No scratches or anything like that. But it's a copy. They can't sell that. You know, they can't expect people to give money for that. The simple fact being, it's illegal. Just like any other retail shop, they have to abide by the same rules. You know, they're selling an item. If it's a pirate copy, it's illegal. End of the day, it's wrong. They can't do it. They'll get in trouble. It puts a bad image on the name of the company. They don't want it to reflect badly on this cause. Now, like I said, if you work in a shop, that particular item, for example, was going to be thrown into the skip. I didn't go sifting through the skip. It was going to be thrown into the skip, for the reasons I just mentioned. So I asked the manager, showed her it, said, look, it's a copy. Do you mind if I take this item? Yeah, no problem. I've been honest. I haven't stolen anything. It was going to go in the bin anyway. I might as well take it home, try it. If it works, it works. You've got a film. Even if you want to bin it afterwards. If it doesn't work, just throw it in the bin. It was going to be thrown in the bin in the first place anyway. Now, we're going to come on to now books of paperback or hardback, all the same rules. Rule number 1. The cover can't be badly damaged and the spine can't be damaged. So, for example, you can't have a book where half the cover's ripped off, or the spine's completely out of shape, it's all rippled, it's really bad condition, you put it on a shelf, no one's going to pay for it, alright? Or at least high chance no one's going to pay for it. Rule number 2, no missing or teared pages. Now this is a given. You put an item, a book, out on a shelf with half the book missing, no one's going to buy it. So it just goes in the bin. DVDs and games, all the sort of comes under the same roof. Now these, like I said, you work in a charity shop. If things are going to be thrown in the bin, you can take them. That's not a problem because you're not stealing. You've told the manager. You've been honest. It was going to go in the bin anyway. It doesn't make any difference. But sometimes, if it's, like I said, a genuine DVD but no case, for example, or a book but it's slightly ripped or it just doesn't look good, then they do like you to put a donation in. Whatever, it could be 5p, 10p, £1, £5, £100 if you're feeling that generous, although I highly doubt anyone would do that unless you've got a fair bit of money. So I did give in, I gave in, well, for these two, £1 each, because I thought, I'm doing my bit for charity. Probably could get one of them cheaper, but, it's for a good cause, so what's the problem? First one, Spider-Man 3. As you can see, I mean, obviously it didn't come in this clear case. I bought a load of these myself, which you can pick up in any supermarket or whatever for like £5, £10, about, what, $7, $12, something like that in America. And probably a lot cheaper, depending where you go. Spider-Man 3, it's an old film, but I thought, well, it's going to be thrown in the bin. I'd give it a little bit of money for it. Give it a watch. If I don't want it in the end, then just chuck it in the bin. You've done your bit for charity, no problem. Second one, Gangster Squad. Come out in 2013. Again, looks like a brand new disc. Like sort of gangster films, so like Scarface, Godfather, Goodfellas. I highly recommend you give this a watch. Emma Stone in it. You've got Sean Bean. You've got Sean Penn, rather. Sean Bean. Jeez. Too much Game of Thrones. You know, it's brilliant film. Brilliant film. It was cheap. Done my bit for charity. Not a problem. Win-win for both sides. Now, we're going to go into the books. I'm going to give you a prime example of some things I have bought or given a bit of a donation for because it was going to be thrown out, just to show you the difference in quality of what you can get. Right, for example, book number 1, Game of Thrones. Book number 2, A Clash of Kings book. Absolutely brilliant. I know a lot of people just watch the TV show, but honestly, I highly recommend, if you haven't watched the TV show, read the books first. If you like Lords of the Rings, fantasy, politics, that sort of stuff, you're going to love this. Great series. But as you can see, it looks brand new. Brand new. In a shop, if you would have bought it, I don't know if you can see there, £8.99. £8.99. Say about $13, $14, something like that. Again, I'm not American. I haven't looked up on Google the exchange rate, so I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But, giving you a general idea of how much this would cost in the proper shop. I bought it for 50p. So probably about $1 for that. And it looks brand new. It's just... People think charity shops, it's going to be absolute crap. You're not going to get anything like this. That's not the case. Alright? More than often than not, in the shop I work in, and a lot of other shops I do happen to go to if I have spare time and I'm passing in town, something like that, they do have quality like this. Whatever it is, clothing, baby's toys, jigsaws, it's all excellent condition. But it's just luck of the draw, guys. Luck of the draw. Now, the second type, now this is one that was going to be thrown out only because in this particular shop I work in, there was quite literally in the stock room about 10 foot of books. And that day, there was about 10 or 12 other bags, bin bags, filled with books that they just can't physically store them all. You've constantly got a flow of, items being brought in, donated. You can't keep it all. Some of it goes to a warehouse, but majority of it, you just cannot keep it all. Stephen King, anyway, Doohickey, haven't read this yet, because I'm still getting through the Game of Thrones series. You look at it, it looks in fairly good condition, and then rule number 1, the spine is, as you can see there, it's all ridged, it's out of shape. It's I wouldn't say tatty, but virgin on that sort of condition. You may not, someone may look at that in a shop and may think, I don't want that. I don't know why, because personally, like I said, it was going to be thrown out. I gave a bit of a donation for it. Why anyone wouldn't buy that, I have no idea. Very well-known author, supposed to be a good book, from what I've, heard in reviews and things like that. It even says on the back here, another masterpiece, page-turning, a first-class beach read. If you like sitting on a beach, over in Miami, perhaps, you're sitting there, you're bored of looking at all the women walk past on their rollerblades, or the guys working on their abs and all that sort of shit. I don't know. I'm from Britain. I'm Welsh, like I said. I'm only generalising, so I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to offend anyone, but you get the point. Right, now the other two sort of things I picked up recently. One was going to be thrown out, and one I paid for, like any other customer. Now the one that was going to be thrown out, I did give a donation for, but I'm not going to tell you guys which is which. So comment down below which you think is the one that was going to be thrown out and which wasn't going to be thrown out. Right, now these graphic novels or, comic books, I suppose some people might call them, whatever you want to call them. Captain America, Castaway in Dimension Z, as you can see, would have cost someone £10.99, say $19, $20 as a rough estimate, can't say for sure, but roughly. So you've got Captain America, Justice League International. Now, I guess this you'd call a graphic novel. I'm a fan of superheroes, but I wouldn't know which is which, really, to be honest. You know, I don't really buy these. It's only because it happened to be in the shop I was working in at the time. But as you can see here, if I can find it for you guys, £11.99 someone paid for this. £11.99. Alright, for that. As you can see, open it up. Looks in very good condition. No rips, no tears, nothing like that. And comment down below, which one of these do you honestly think was going to be thrown out? And we'll see if people are, you know, starting to get the gist of what I mean by the condition and quality of items in charity shops, or thrift shops as you call them in America. Anyway, we'll go on to a bit of DVDs now, guys. There's a few ones I've picked up in the last, say, 2, 3, 4 weeks. First one, Skins Complete First Series. Now, this is a UK show. I haven't watched it myself. It was on a channel E4, I think, or channel 4, I'm not really sure which one. Apparently it was pretty damn big. It sort of blew up over here. But I thought, in a charity shop, this particular one cost me 80p. 80p, where you look at that, you know, I'll show you the inside now of the discs. You would probably think that is about a 10, 12, 15 pounds DVD if you went into a shop. Yeah? And I got it for 80p. This is the sort of the steals and the bargains you can get in a charity shop, going towards a good cause, getting something good out of it, or at least I hope it's good, because like I said, I haven't watched it yet. But, you know, win-win, both sides, you're doing your bit. Might as well, give it a go. Second one, Sons of Anarchy, Complete First Season. Easy Rider meets The Sopranos, apparently, according to TV and Satellite Week. Never heard of them, I don't know who the hell they are. As you can see, though, the case, no broken parts on the outside. Looks in very good condition. Sorry, guys, I was open a bit then. It's not actually broken. You know, you look inside. You got the 4 discs, Complete First Season. You know, I must admit, this is a brilliant show. If you guys like rock music, or you're a fan of motorbikes, things like that, or you just like a good action TV show, you know, with a fairly decent story, a pretty good, you know, cast of actors and actresses, they're all pretty damn good. Brilliant, brilliant show, and like I said again, the quality, minus that one part where obviously, again, I've put it in one of my own casings, but it's only because the little ridge, nipple, whatever you guys want to call it, I won't judge, you know, it's down to you what you want to call it. But as you can see, pretty damn good condition, again, 80p. I mean, come on, 80p. Probably you go in a shop, maybe £5 cheapest you can get this. In the UK, there's a chain of shops called CEX, or I call it the Kex shop. They sell videos, games, all manner of electrical items and stuff. Probably get that in there. Second hand again, so it's the same prospect. £5. So something around that price. You know, it's a steal, a bargain. Now, these aren't from the shop that I work in, but they are from another one that's around my area that I happen to pop in, you know, spare time walking around. American Pie. American Pie 1, American Pie 2. If you haven't seen these films, guys, you know, you're around my age, 22, something like that. Chances are you've probably watched these anyway. High school movies, probably some of the best in the genre. Highly recommend, great films. As you can see again, great condition. I want you guys to comment down below and tell me how much you think both of these cost me. And we'll see if people can try and, you know, are getting the gist of this sort of the quality, condition, pricing that you get in charity shops. Comment down below. Another one, you guys probably know, Malcolm in the Middle, the Complete First Season. Now, I'm not going to say this is a rare DVD, anything like that, but I've never seen this in a shop. HMV over here in Britain, I don't know if you have that over in America, you probably do, but I've never seen it over here, at least not in a shop. Probably get it online, I imagine probably about £10, something like that, because it was a very famous show, especially when I was growing up. Pretty much everyone watched this. It's like, sort of on the scale of like Simpsons, Futurama, you know, people would have watched it. You know, so as you can see, but you know, it looks brand new. Paid £1 for it. £1. £1. It's just ridiculous, guys. The stuff you can get. Honestly, go to charity shops when you've got spare time, or you're passing by, have a look. The stuff you'll get is a steal. Now, we've got 2 last lots of DVDs, and then a game, which will round off the video. Sorry it took so long, but I've been trying to show you sort of the quality, conditions, you know, what you can get in charity shops for the certain prices, cheap prices. The quality of it is just outstanding. We've got American Dad, Volume 2, which I assume is Season 2. Never really watched it on TV, but I thought it was in the shop. Got it for 50p. 50p, like $1. Probably like €1. You look at it, it's all like brand new. It's the pricing, guys, seriously, I cannot stress this enough. You have to give these charity shops a chance. Last DVD, this one's not in such great condition. He paid £2 for it. You might get it online, maybe a bit cheaper or something, but like I've said before, it's a charity shop, you're doing your bit, you're getting some great content out of it. Give it a go, you know. We've got Futurama Season 3. Anyone my age, come on, anyone younger, probably older, you're going to know what Futurama is. If you've watched The Simpsons, it's produced by the same guy. Anyway, got all 4 DVDs. Oh, you can see there. Great condition. I'll open one of them for you, but I mean, just to cut this video down a bit more, they're all pretty much the same condition, you know. When you look at it, there's the disc. It's disc number 4. There's the case. Futurama Season 3. Now the last item I'm going to bring you to, guys, is an Xbox 360 game. Here we go. Resident Evil Revelations. Now this was released in 2013. I played the demo of it, but that was not long before I bought my PS4, so I didn't bother getting it because I put it all to a side. You know, you've got the booklet. Really good condition. You've got the disc. Again, no scratches, nothing. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for this. I want you guys to comment down below how much you think I paid for this particular item, and how much for these. And we're going to see if this video has sunk in at all, to try and get into the point across that charity shops, well worth a look. You're going to get some great content, some great items, great quality, great condition, and best thing, the pricing. Certain shops vary, some are more expensive than others, but you know, you're doing it for a good cause as well, so it's a win-win for everyone. So yeah, give it a chance. You know, you're walking past, just go in. You've got some spare 5 minutes or something, just go in and have a look. If you don't, you know, you come out with nothing, don't feel bad. You know, no one's going to think any less of you. At least you've gone in there, you've given it a try. So, if you guys want to see some more content, I'm going to keep going each, hopefully Tuesday or Friday, depending when I work up there or when I do visit a charity shop. Bring back some items, show you the quality, condition, see if you guys can try and guess how much I paid for it, or which was going to be thrown out, which was going to be kept, and hopefully you guys, you know, get a better idea of it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is my first video. Hopefully we can go from here. We can get some subscribers, keep it going. I'm just doing it. I love gaming. I'm passionate about it. It's something I really love doing, enjoy doing. I thought I might as well as, you know, make some content for you guys to watch. And secondly, in terms of the charity shop, just to try and change those misconceptions, try and get you people, you know, some more people to go into charity shops, spend some more money in there. Thanks for watching, guys. This is AJ Gaming you out. See you next time.